My name is Thomas Wynne-Jones. I studied multimedia sports journalism and I am a social media coordinator at Sgorio. I'm part of the social media team where on match days we clip goals, create graphics for the live matches, and during the week is preparing towards the weekend more than anything. So we do like 5 of the best players of the week, so do a mini 5-a-side team of their best moments. Sometimes we go out to film features. So I might go on location to do some short form content to go with the long form videos that go out on YouTube, Facebook and Twitter. And yeah, it's busy when the season's on, and when it's off season we have international games. We just recently had the Women's Euros, and now we're looking at for the European Games coming up with TNS, Haverfordwest and Penybont.
I'm Maylid Williams. I study football business and media at UCFB, and I'm a social media coordinator at Sgorio. So there's a lot of preparing for weekends. So we cover the JD Cymru Premier League, which is the Welsh Premier League. So it consists of running all the social media accounts from Twitter, Facebook, all the way to YouTube and TikTok. And then there's a lot of graphic work, so producing trails for YouTube towards our live games on the weekend. And then also we get to go out and film reels and so on for when we have live games. So there's not many full-time roles in the area that we live in, to be fair. So after I graduated from UCFB, I saw the role go up online, applied for it, and yeah, gladly I got the role. I'd say the main thing for me is it doesn't really feel like a job, because I did a lot of volunteer work before I joined Sgorio. So, you know, when I had my previous job, I was doing the work on the side, and now I'm obviously doing that full time. So it doesn't really feel like a job to me. And yeah, that's the main thing. Obviously, loving football. Football is basically my life. So, you know, football in work, and then football when you're home, and football all the time. So that's the main thing for me. It's a developing industry here in Wales. And I think the main thing for me is the use of the Welsh language. Obviously, Welsh is my first language, but we're bilingual as well. So a lot of the content that we put out is Welsh and English, and I think it's really nice for us, being Welsh, to be able to use our language and trying to promote Welsh football in the same way.
It's fantastic, you know. I live in a very rural area, so moving to a big city like Manchester was quite daunting, and yeah, making the move was probably the best decision I've made. Making different connections, fantastic friends, and then moving on to volunteering, like I said, starting at Glossop and then going to Crew Alexandra, and then the pinnacle for me was working at the World Snooker Championship at the Crucible, which was yeah, definitely a highlight. I'll always say for me personally, the experience was more valuable than the courses that we did, but then learning off lecturers and, you know, tricks of the industry, you know, the academic side was also quite interesting, but then again I felt with the lecturers the push was to get experience in order to succeed in the industry. So from that point of view, I think it's definitely invaluable going to university.
I think it's just about getting experience mainly, getting yourself out there, talk to different people and networking, because you know, the lecturers that you've got are really valuable for you. They've obviously got lots of experience in the industry, so just talking to them as much as possible and picking things up from them. And obviously just getting your name out there, you know, try different things and say yes to opportunities. That's something that I was able to do obviously in my first year, and then when COVID came in, not so much. But we had lots of extra activities that we were able to do at UCFB, and yeah, it's definitely put me in good stead for the future.
Work hard, go out there, put in the hours. They are long hours, and you might have to work for free for a while, but it will all be worth it. As long as you work hard, be dedicated to what you want to do, then you will succeed.